Boom. Judge Judy wastes no time setting the stage. Month-to-month tenancy means no long-term safety net. 1 30-day notice and you're out. It's simple, it's brutal, and it's the law. But wait, is Johnny trying to argue feelings over legal facts? Let's see.
Johnny Gallegos is suing his former landlord, Laurie Schafer, for moving costs and renovation costs.
Oh, this is so interesting, Mr. Gallegos. Gallegos?
Yes,
is
ma'am.
that how you pronounce your name? Let me see if I understand your claim. In 2011, you took over the lease of someone else and signed a new lease in your name with a person whose name was?
Bill.
He owns the property. He
Yes.
owned the property. Is that person related to you?
Yes, he is.
How?
He is my father.
You signed a lease for a year. 6 months. Did you sign another lease?
No.
Ever?
No.
So that you became a month-to-month tenant.
Correct.
And that was sometime either in 2011 or early 2012.
Correct.
Month to month. Which means that, I don't know what the statutes are like all over where you live, but if you are a nice tenant, if you're planning on moving, you usually give notice 30 days in advance, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And your last name is Schafer?
Yes, it is.
You took over running the property in what year?
July 1st, 2015.
Was when you took over the property?
Yes.
When did you give Mr. Gallegos a 30-day notice that you wanted him to leave?
I filed a notice to quit on Mr. Gallegos on 1/23/2016 to vacate the property by February 29th, 2016.
Okay, so she gave you a 30-day notice,
Correct.
which is her right, just like it's your right to give her a 30-day notice when you decide to move someplace else.
Correct.
Doesn't that sound fair?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you catch that? Johnny says she intentionally made him leave, as if intention alone is illegal. Folks, let me ask you, if you were the landlord and saw upgrades raising your property's value, wouldn't you do the same? Thinking face comment below. Team tenant or team landlord?
Well, then why do you think, Mr. Gallegos, that she's responsible for your moving expenses?
I feel...
That's what you're suing here for.
Yes.
Well, explain that to me. You're suing for moving expenses and renovations that you made to the dwelling. Let's deal with moving expenses. Why would you think you're entitled to moving expenses?
I feel that Ms. Schafer saw me doing upgrades on the apartment before she took over and intentionally asked for possession because she knew I was on a month-to-month. So she could
did intentionally. She gave you a notice to quit in 30 days. Nothing could be more intentional. Go ahead.
Everybody that lives there has lived there for 15 years or plus. So all of them are long-term tenants. I was there 4 years, and she's seen me doing the upgrades, and once they made marijuana legal in Colorado, all the rents have gone sky high. So I feel she intentionally...
She did intentionally tell you to move. Nothing I said to you, nothing could be more intentional. But that's not against the law. She's within her right to ask you to move. You don't have a lease. If you had a lease and she kicked you out, that's one thing. But you have no lease. You were a month-to-month tenant.
This is where Johnny's case unravels. His deal was with the dad, not the new landlord. Legally, that's like handing monopoly money to a cashier and expecting real change. Sorry, buddy, contracts don't transfer by wishful thinking.
What if the property value went down instead of going up? And you said, listen, I'm paying $500 a month rent. Everybody else in this whole area is paying $200 a month rent. I only want to pay $200.
Would be fair.
Thanks. My parents didn't waste their money. Now, the next thing that you are claiming, Mr. Gallegos, is that you made renovations to the dwelling that you think that Ms. Schafer should be responsible for, right?
Correct, yes.
According to what I read, you had an arrangement with the prior person who managed the property, who was her father.
Correct.
That if you made renovations, excuse me a second.
And there it is, the nail in the coffin. No receipts, no bills, no proof. In court, paperwork is power. Without it, your case crumbles faster than those freshly painted cabinets.
Listen, if you're a fly lover, don't bother calling me, don't bother writing. I don't read those emails. Now, you had an arrangement with her father that if you made certain improvements, he would reimburse you the expenses that you had in making those improvements.
Correct.
That was 4 years ago. When was the last time Mr. paid you for making a renovation to the dwelling?
He never paid me. He deducted from the rent.
Okay, when was the last time Mr. deducted it from the rent?
10/5/2012.
So you, I assume, presented Mr. with receipts, and he said, okay, what's your first name?
Johnny.
Okay, Johnny, I'll deduct that from your rent, right?
Correct.
When was the first time since July of 2015, when Ms. Schafer took over running the property, that you presented her with a bill for renovations that you made?
I never did present.
Hold up. All this courtroom drama boils down to cabinet color? White versus wood. Judge Judy has no patience for HG level disputes. Case dismissed. And just like that, both sides walk out empty-handed. Classic Judy mic drop.
Counterclaim.
Yes,
Your
it is.
counterclaim is he made certain changes in the property that you didn't authorize.
Correct.
And you want him to put them back in the condition that they were in when he rented in 2011.
Correct.
You have the pictures in 2011?
I do not have the pictures from
Good.
2011.
Good. And when did he make the first renovation that you are complaining about? Put your pictures down.
I have no idea if it was after, I believe it was after I took over the property, we started to get,
Well, that I believe is not an answer.
we got questions from him as to could he do this to the property. I actually had installment of the carpet. I went over and installed the carpet
Just a second.
on his behalf.
So, what are you complaining about?
That is not the complaint I'm making.
What's the complaint?
The complaint is he painted my cabinets white.
Ah,
And
get
I
out of
wanted
here,
them
Ms.
to be back
Ms.
to the
Schafer,
wood.
Ms. Schafer, your case is dismissed. We're done.
By your excuse, you may step out.